Today I will paint, and notice I use the word paint because look at this. Look at this brush. It's a paintbrush. Took a painting class last semester. Painted some oil paintings. Painted paintings with paint. It's kind of funny, my professor would I mean, English wasn't her first language, so she would call paint, like when she's talking about the actual paint itself, she'd call it the painting. I think it'd be like the painting on the canvas. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I am doing, but I'm doing it well, man. I know that whenever I pick up a utensil, a drawing utensil, dude, then I know. I feel like more people need this, man. Like, when I pick up the utensil, I know I'm gonna do good. You know? A lot of people, they're going into shit like thinking it's gonna be bad, and then it probably like almost brings a sense of satisfaction when it is bad, because it confirms their belief. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I was right. It's bad, so they maybe they get something out of being correct, even if like that's what's harming them. But I don't think I've ever had this problem. And I tried to like think of where this originated, I guess. Or didn't originate. But I think like, because here's some art lore. Here's some lore of my journey. I pretty much started art just because like I was bored in class and I would draw like on my homework and on my assignments and stuff. And I would just show it to my friends and like show it to my classmates, and guys, like, I'm just like, check this out, you know. Because I would draw like funny shit, or try to, or like gross shit, or, you know, just whatever. Like, I'll draw these comics, and sometimes like put my classmates in them and stuff. I need to decide what I'm actually doing here. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, so I would just draw whatever, like, so there weren't really any expectations there. I wasn't drawing like with the thought of I'm an artist. You know, I was just doodling, and I was just drawing. So I think I've like really benefited from that sort of origin. I don't know what it's like to start art and be like, I'm gonna be an artist, and then start, you know? Like, I don't know what that feels like. So I get if someone's like that, you know, their whole career they've had that expectation. that they need to fill. So it's like it feels like they're working up to something. Which it feels like I'm also working up to something, but it's like there's less of an expectation for me because I've already like gotten so much fulfillment from doing this, and I am so lucky for that. I'm so lucky to have that. Um, and that helps me do better in school too, because I mean, one bad thing about it is it allows me to procrastinate because I'm skilled enough that I can procrastinate on a project until the night before and then get an A. Um, especially with art. I mean, that's also the case with other classes and other subjects, but um, yeah, I prioritize the quality, and if it's gonna take, if it's gonna take until 3 a.m. to get something with a good quality, then like so be it. But I'm like, I don't remember last time I wasn't proud of something that I turned in. I remember when I turn in, you know, stuff that's I kind of shrug off, or that I don't love or that I didn't love doing. But it's like I've never turned something in that was like that I didn't think satisfied what I set out to do. Cause when I want something, I go do that shit, you know what I'm saying, bro? But yeah. This is Batman or something. Yeah, I've just been thinking about that a lot, and I've been thinking about like seeing my art school classmates, and what they could be doing better and how they could be treating themselves better, man. I mean, yeah, it's like they're expecting to fail. And confidence doesn't come from, yeah, sorry. Confidence doesn't come from nowhere. So you have to do it before you have it, but they're not even, you're gonna have to put full effort in eventually. Um, and they don't, you know, and that's probably for one of those preconceived reasons that they have, or excuses that they have, um, which is that they're not good enough, even though they are, and they might know enough. Like it's not their knowledge that's holding them back. It's just like, are you willing to take what you've learned and put some shit on the paper and give it life and be careful with it and um, show people what you got. Show people what is in your brain and bring it out. And you gotta make some stuff that you're not criticizing yourself for. You have to just be like, okay, this thing I'm just gonna make, and I'm not gonna critique it. I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. I'm not gonna nitpick it. I'm just gonna draw something that's cool, man. Maybe that's why. I mean, I am kind of just like pondering to myself, like, why this occurs. Again, from that, my unique perspective that I have that I explained earlier. But I've noticed a lot of artists, like, they're coming from an emotional place. Like, oh, I make art to, I'm not saying I do this, but they're like, oh, I'm making art, because my emotions are so strong and shit. And I need to let them out. And I don't feel that. I draw stuff because it looks very fucking cool. I want to make cool shit. And it's very rewarding to make a cool image and then look at it and be like, I made this. Probably something deeper than that, to be honest. But this is looking cool so far. It's looking pretty cool so far, dude. But yeah, maybe some people are less open to criticism and they take it more personally because they see their art as like putting themselves on the paper. I don't see it like that at all. Maybe a little bit. And if I ever take like criticism personally, like that's my problem. But yeah, there's just so much like there's so much angst and there's so much emotion. I'm not saying, don't express yourself. Like that is, and I'm not saying I don't express myself through art. This is sort of like from a professional point of view. But because like art, I'm sure has benefited me a lot, and I don't even know it. To help me get stuff out of my head. As any creative outlet will do, I highly recommend it. But it also, it's not only that for me. And for some people, like that's like imagine a room of 15 people, like, and you just put they're critiquing you, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, this painting is an expression of how I feel about my body or whatever the fuck. Then not only, I mean, maybe the problem there is like people are gonna feel uncomfortable critiquing that, and then you're not gonna get valuable feedback because they're gonna be nice about it, you know what I mean? They're not gonna, because it's fucking wrong, man. Like you can't. If someone like says like this fucking painting, this fucking painting I painted because I have I I I suffered from abuse as a child. You know, I'm not gonna raise my hand and be like, yeah, so your colors are oversaturated. Like, dude, I'm not gonna do that. So, what I am gonna do is steal their job. Not steal, because I earned. I earn. I don't steal, I earn. Unless it comes to online entertainment. That's another topic. I should save that topic, except I am still forming my opinion on piracy. I will, maybe I should not disclose my opinions. Oh, we need some red. We need some. Do we? Ooh. Last week I bought a comic by, or illustrated by Sean Gordon Murphy, who's starting to be one of my favorite artists. I mean, I'm like, my illustration professor makes me reconsider. uh, I mean, I know you can't like gatekeep artists, but you know, I'll say I like an artist, and he's like, oh, I love this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and I'm like, dude, I've only heard of like 2 of those, man. Which is a good thing, though. It's a good thing because I have way more to discover. There's a whole world I have not discovered. So I'm very new to comics. I'm talking like within the last 6 months, I bought my first comic. Which is kind of pathetic for someone who wants to go into comics, but I'm gonna flex on him. Oh, this is fucking cool. It's like his hand is like bleeding. That'd be kind of cool. Um, but yeah, Sean Murphy is insane. It's like he has so many techniques that he uses. I'm sorry if you can hear my sleeve. Here, roll up my sleeve. Um, but yeah, man, I love like his hatching and his. It's honestly crazy, like how he gets so many line weight varieties, but still makes it look cohesive. Like I kind of have trouble, um, like if I have a really thick line and a really thin, like it's hard to make those look like they're part of the same drawing. So sometimes I'm afraid to go crazy with it. Like I'll start thin, but then I'm afraid to go thick. Maybe I should try going reverse, thick to thin. I don't know if this is coming off as what I want it to, which is he's bleeding. It's kind of sick. He's like a kaiju, like after a fight, and he's like going back into the ocean or something. It's Batman, but oh, maybe I can actually change it to a kaiju. Um, oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna do an action. I'm gonna map an action. This is how you flip canvas horizontal in Photoshop. If I can remember how to actually do this. Is it this? No. Actions. Alright, boom. Alright. Oh, it's here. Flip canvas horizontal. Uh, oh, F2. There we go. Check it. It was already there. I thought it was F12. I don't know if I mapped that or if it's just in the new Photoshop update. I just realized I have neglected this section. Oh, he's facing forward. Yeah, he's facing forward. Thought he was facing the other way. But this looks better. It looks better. I might go to Heroes Con in June, which will be my first convention, which will be really cool. I'm really hoping I can do it. I haven't checked yet. I haven't made sure. I don't know if I want that. It's like the inside of his trapezius. And this is his sternocleidomastoid. I love neck anatomy, man. I love the way Corey Walker and Ryan Otley do Neck Anatomy and Invincible, or at least like early. Like I'm on like issue 13. Been reading it. I watched all the show, but started reading it after finishing season 3. I don't even know what this is, man. Like kaiju Batman, giant Batman going into the ocean. He's going into the ocean, blue. Sorry, I'm listening to Angels and Airwaves, so Tom DeLonge's voice is coming out of me. Yeah, he's like Hellboy, Hellbat. That could be cool. Got the tiny nose. Did I actually do this? That was kind of cool. Hellboy Batman. Forget what a Hellboy looks like now. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what this is. I do not know. The clouds. Sometimes all you gotta do is like do one little thin line, and it makes the whole piece like look more detailed, you know? Your eye kind of finds that, and it's like, oh, this is a detailed artwork, even though, it might not be. Overall, at least. Bat logo. The bat logo. It's cool. That's alright. That looks quite alright. Yo, so a while back, like when Absolute Batman was first kind of coming out, I drew this Batman in my sketchbook, Absolute Batman, and the other day, Daniel Warren Johnson uh posted a Batman or an Absolute Batman that he did, and it looked the exact same. I mean, not the exact same. His was a little more expressive, and a little more, I guess messy, but in the way that he is messy, which is like, you know, not, or you may not know, but if you don't know, now you know. Um, no, Daniel Warren Johnson is this really cool comic artist. Um, kind of like James Herron, but you probably know James Herron because you are from the year 2033 and you are coming back to this video because you're like, oh man, I need to see Ellis Hamburger's early works, and I need to see his evolution, and I need to see the way he became better than James Herron, and he became James Herron Part 2. James Herron is like the GOAT. But yeah, Daniel Warren Johnson is like James Herron, but like if he was like worse. No, no, like if he was just messier. Um, like I really wish Daniel Warren would like put a ton of effort into a piece, you know, and like clean it up, um, which he has done in the past. But I kind of want him to revisit that side of things. Especially because he stole my Batman design. I showed my professor and he's like, "Hey, at least you're thinking right. You know, if this dude with, you know, tens of thousands of followers is if you're doing the same shit he's doing, you're making the same choices. I'm pretty much him. I'm already there. I'm pretty much already there, man. Yeah. You know what I mean. I might crop this. I don't know what this is, man. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Pissed. Thought about drawing a gun and then like, oh, it's Batman. Unless it was a grapple gun. But how are you gonna draw him with a grapple gun and not draw him grappling? Like this. This brush is kind of cool. It's from Kyle Webster's Mega Pack. It's like impressionist something. There's only like 5 impressionist brushes, so you'll find it. You'll find it. Oh, it's my timer. It's my timer. For my laundry. Do I care about my laundry? Yes, because actually I'm not gonna explain because no, I'm not gonna explain that either. I'm not gonna explain why I wasn't gonna explain. Or why I was going to explain. You're not watching this for an explanation. You already know everything. Do not seek out new information. What is Batman doing? I got no fucking clue, man. I got no fucking clue. I got 0 clue. But does it look cool? You be the judge. You'll be the fucking judge of this shit. You'll be the judge. I ain't one to judge. Get some smog. Get some smog. Some smog. He's like, this is Gotham. This is Gotham. He is red. I'm gonna change that. Look at him. Batman. It's fucking Batman. Coming to save the day. Alright. I give him the chin strap. Maybe. That look kinda cool. But they look kinda fucking cool. I gave him this. Ah, man, his bat symbol should be bigger, man. Ah, what color? Quickly, 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 quickly. Tell me. I'm doing this group project in my class, and this dude was like, "Oh yeah, this other dude like, he doesn't email. He didn't reply back because this dude hasn't been in class. He was in my group, but I joined. I joined the group knowing that he wasn't gonna be at class. Uh, but so I emailed both of them today, and the guy who supposedly wasn't replying, replied first, like pretty quickly, and the other guy hasn't replied still, which is at night. So like I honestly wasn't expecting a reply tonight, but yeah, it's strange, you know. Group projects can be strange. I don't think I've done a group presentation in college yet. This will be the first. First and last. Hopefully. Because fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of suspicious that when everyone talks about group projects, they always say like, "Oh man, my my group never does the work. I always have to do all the work." I'm like, I mean, I believe you, but like, I've heard this story a suspiciously high number of times. When of you guys gotta be fucking lying, man? When you guys gotta be lying? Because if everyone did the work, who are the people that didn't do the work? Where are they? Are they just gone? Or did they lie and say they did all the work? So they can get the approval of the people who don't give a shit, like me. Except I do. I want a good grade. I want a good grade in my class. Because grades matter. Just kidding, kids. Grades only matter if it is a C or below. Nope. If it's below a C, that's when it matters. Alright. Fucking Batman. There it is. Oh, maybe I should crop it. Wait, 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 wait. Rule of thirds? Rule of thirds? Third of rules? Comic cover? Comic cover? Okay, watch this strat. You ready? Boom, boom. Gradient map. Gradient map. Boom. Noise. Randomize. Oh, it looks like crap. Oh, you're like, oh, dude, it looks like crap, dude. Why does it look so bad? Set to color. Set it to 37% opacity. Go back. Randomize. Oh, yeah. Wait. Keep randomizing. Oh. Yo, that just makes it boom. That just makes it boom, dude. Alright. Oh, look at that. It looks like a painting. It looks like a fucking painting. That's because it is. Alright, see you. See you. See you. See you.